Hello everyone, I am Lee Evans. Here's a list of things that bother me. I told myself this time around I'm going to prepare, I'm going to memorize everything, and then I didn't. And then I was writing this up at work, and I had it in giant font, because last time I wrote it by hand, and I can't read my own handwriting most of the time. And I wrote it too small, so I'm like, I'm going to type it up really neat, I'll put it in big writing. And then I left it on the stupid computer, and people were walking by and reading it. The worst part, probably like near the back, that was on the computer at the time, so some of the finance guys had some follow-up questions today, but it's legitimately work-related. The last time we did the comedy thing, I think it was a year and a half ago, I'd just gone into this big like getting fit thing, and people talk to me. I have some friends that are into trying to lose weight, get in shape. We're always talking about how to approach it, what to do, all the tricks. And a lot of people are like, well, what sort of got you to get into that? What finally made you think, I gotta get in shape or something? I'm like, well, it's just, there's a lot of little things, but like typically the usual shit. Like I notice I'm at work and I'm like going up the stairs, I'm gassed. It's like 10 steps. And I'm like, just go on without me. I'll set up base camp here and I'll catch up in the morning. I'm fucked, I can't go. Just wheezing, like totally wheezing, right? I'm like, this cat, other people aren't struggling. Like I'm obviously having trouble by myself and everyone else is just skipping up the stairs. And I'm like, this is fucked. I feel like I'm on Everest. And then, there's all kinds of things that make you start thinking about it. Like people are for guys, like we're different. Like guys will give each other a hard time. Like you're getting fat, what's up with you? Like what are you doing? Fucking Lord of the Onion Rings. If I was a rapper, my name would be MC Donalds. And I was saying to someone today, I'm like, people sugarcoating a view is not really good. Like girls don't say it to each other, but like you guys need like a wake up call. Like it creeps up on you, right? So you get tired of watching porn and lusting it when the guy delivers the pizza. There's lots of subtle signs, but it creeps up on you, right? But being like bald too, right? You can't be fat and bald, right? Like you're that guy that shows up I watch those like American Pie, and the cool guy gets fat and he gets bald. I'm like, I can't be both. You can be funny and play the guitar, and that sets it off a little, but you can't be fat and bald. So you gotta do something, right? So I'm like, yeah, okay, well, something's gotta get changed. So I start talking to people that are into the health thing, and I start learning all the tricks and whatnot to eat. But then I got into I decided I was gonna get my class 1 driver's license maybe a year ago, and I was going through the course, and there's the typical truck driver guys in the course, they're all like big dudes. And somebody says there's like a medical you actually have to get. Like legitimately, there's a truck driver's medical. And I'm like, that can't be like a thing. Like, how could that be true, right? And I'm like, I get it. Like, I'd like to know. I mean, I'm in like okay shape. I'm not that worried. But I'm like, I'd like to know ahead of time if I'm going to do the whole program and then fail the medical, right? Like, it takes a lot of money and time, right? So, I'm like, what's on this medical? And they're like, oh, it's really just like if you're diabetic or if you have sleep apnea or anything like that. It's not really like, obviously like health, right? So I was like, okay, well that kind of makes sense, but like what are they having you do there? Like, can you touch your toes? Absolutely not. Can you do push-ups? Like how many push-ups? Well, I could do the down for the one. So okay, well, my mind wanders. I really don't know what they could ask me, but even now, I kind of got to stay on the health thing. Like I don't want to have to deal with like failing a fucking truck driver's medical. What did you do? I could only eat 15 hot dogs in 20 minutes, so I didn't make it. I still to this day, I'm like, man, I can't believe I actually did go for a test for diabetes one time, and they have you drink this like orange shit that looks like, it's kind of like the McDonald's orange juice that like you pop, like I don't know, if you're old enough you'll remember it. It's like liquid poison, right? It was good, orange drink, yeah, but I'm sure it was killing people because you can't get it anymore. You used to get it in this like garbage can when you could fucking get under there. It's like molasses, like So anyway, they give me this drink, and there's a bunch of people that are doing different types of tests. And there's probably 4 or 5 of us doing the diabetes thing, and they give me this orange drink, and like a like a take the lid off, and it's like so syrup. I'm like, fuck, this is really fucking good. Like, and everyone else is just choking it down. Like, oh my god, it's like a bag of sugar, and it's like absolute molasses. Like it's barely flowing out of there. And I'm like, man, what if I get a few of these to go? The rest of it's just like the McDonald's shit. And I'm like, it's really good. And everyone else is like, oh my god, it's like drinking half of it. No, sir, you got to finish the whole thing. I mean, I'll fucking finish it. Send it over here. Pretty good. Like, you know, can't even get it anymore. Like I said, I'm sure it's killing people. But yeah, so there's a lot of things I don't fucking understand in the world. Social media, I'm on there. Most of you probably saw my live thing. I don't know what's going on with the internet. I got no business being on there. And I got friends, like some friends are like single and they're on there and they're talking about the online dating and all that shit. And then like I never, there wasn't a lot of that when I was young. Like I kind of got hooked up with my wife like right around when Facebook was kind of coming out and all that online dating and stuff. But I think like I have like a logical brain. I'm like, I don't know if I would get into the online dating and where I would meet people. And I'm always sort of looking on Facebook and stuff like that. And like my friends complain that like, you know, get meeting up with people and linking up with people, like-minded people is not easy. And I'm like, yeah, but people are full of shit on those things, I'm sure. Like I would be, right? But like I'm like looking at it logically. I'm like, if I was gonna meet people, I would do it. I wouldn't be into the online, like the plenty of fish and whatever. I would be like, approach it from another angle. I thought, you know what would be a good one? Is like going through Facebook, the marketplace thing, right? Because you're picking up girls on there. And like, I see it now, like you see they're selling like a dress and you're like, oh, a size 5 or whatever, she's probably pretty hot, right? And you kind of get an idea what sort of style she's into. You can kind of like creep on him a little bit and like, you know, and it's pretty honest shit. Like, I mean, like, and you can tell like if it's good clothes. I mean, I don't know obviously much about that stuff. Like, I just wear whatever my wife buys me, but if it's like high-end shit, like, okay, this chick's like high-end shit and she's like pretty skinny, like, you're ticking a lot of boxes there. Again, like, I've never done the online dating thing, but to me that just is like a pretty solid way to go. Like, it really tells you what you need to know. Like, I'm not interested in your long walks on the beach, and anybody can lie. I lie all the time. Like, there's no fucking need for that, right? But I know enough about girls. I mean, I know very little, like, obviously, right? But I know enough to know what they don't want, for sure. And I kind of approach it from that angle. Like, well, I don't know what they want. Nobody knows what they want. But if you know what they don't want, you're halfway home, right? So I've got a couple single friends, and I'm like, oh, your wife's single friends. I'm like, my wife doesn't have any single friends. Like, they're fucking all married and normal people, right? Like, my friends are like, one's brown, so I don't know what he's got going on. Like, he lives at home and like spends his money on race cars. Sorry, Harvey. Matt is another one. I don't know what he's got going on. He's a fucking mystery. And then I got Mennonite friends. Like, if anybody knows what Mennonites are like, they're super cheap. And like my buddy Greg, like, he's not here, I don't think. I hope he's not, but he's a really good dude. But he has like red flag shit. Like, he's always single. He's like my age, and he's like I think he's a fairly attractive dude. He's successful. He's got his own business. He's in good shape. He likes outdoorsy things. But I made an observation about Greg that like he has a wallet that's like got a zipper. And it's got like the thing for the coins, right? And like, I think if I was a girl, I'm like, that's like a red flag cheap ass dude, right? Like, for sure. Like, you got like we're buying whatever, and he's like putting his 83 cents back in the coin thing. Like, it's fucking embarrassing. Like, why are you fucking around with 83 cents? And then it's got a zip around the whole thing, so the 83 cents doesn't fall out, right? Like, to me, if I look at it objectively from the other side. If I was a chick, I wouldn't be like going home with a zipper wallet there, right? Like, there's no fucking way. And he will get a hot girl that's like out of his league, like we all pull off once in a while, and he's like complaining about having to drive to her house because it's far and gas is expensive. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, you're definitely getting away with a lot here, and like you want to complain about gas. Like, you gotta pick your battles, man. Like unzip your wallet and get on it, right? But I don't know, like I said, I've been not single for a long time, so I don't really know what the struggles are exactly, but yeah, I'm sure you'll hear all about it in a minute here. He's another one, like I'm like, oh yeah, you know, Mitch is single. I'm like, fuck, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I guess I gotta answer for this later, right? Like, you know, set me up with Mitch and then this happened. I have to go, okay, well, I don't know. Like, I get it all the time. Like, not from my other, not from him, but like my other friends. Like, oh, you got any single girlfriends? Like, do I look like I have single girlfriends? I have like 4 friends. They're all white dudes. Well, like, except for one. And like, I don't, they're not, if anybody's single now, they're single for a reason, I think. I'm just, except for Mitch, sorry. That was not actually intentional. But I don't know, people are a mystery to me. Like my friends that are religious, the Mennonite dudes, like they bitch about not meeting any girls. I'm like, well in your circle, these girls get married when they're like 20 and they get on with it, right? Like you can't be 35 and you want to meet girls in that community. Like I think they're all moved on with it, right? You know, so they've got these unrealistic expectations of what they hope to meet out there. Like my one buddy was on one of those dating things and he met some girl and he's like, yeah, I'll go out and have coffee with you, but like I've got to be, he legitimately had to work Saturday, he works for the city. So he goes and meets up with her and he's like he's religious and she's on these internet sites and like she's not like a virgin or whatever, like for sure, right? So I'm like, I don't know what you're expecting to find, Marv, but whatever, right? So he goes and meets up with her and then 10 minutes, 15 minutes into it, she's like, do you want to get out of here? They're in a Starbucks in Mission. He's like, I just want to go home, right? Like, I don't want to. So he's like, I legitimately have to work in the morning, and I'm like, so he leaves, and then she starts like texting him all this shit she's gonna do to him, like all the sex shit, right? And he's just like, holy fuck, like, trying to get it. I'm like, well, you're fucking poking the bear. What do you think's gonna happen? You're going on dates with these chicks, like they want. What's your end game? Like they're gonna want to, you know. So I'm like, I don't know what the whole Christian, maybe that's your thing. I don't know. But he's very, like, they're very weird people. Like, they're very stuck in their ways. Like, he told me he's so homophobic that he won't even eat a hot dog lengthwise. And I'm like, well, that type of opinion isn't popular, like, this day and age, right? Yeah, you know, he's like a Trump supporting, red-blooded American guy. He's like, yeah, I'm so homophobic, I brick up the back door of my house. I'm like, you're not gonna do well in the world. Like, you might need somebody at like one of these Klan rallies or whatever that's got the same sort of values as you, but I don't think the general public is gonna be into it. But yeah, I try to have an open mind about things. I always bag on my wife about stupid shit that she likes, and she's always talking about The Bachelor and all these other dumb shows. I'm like, I'll almost do anything once, and then I feel like I have the right to bitch about it and say it's stupid. And so we're watching this Bachelor show, and the girls, they get to close to the end, and the guy goes and meets each girl's family, right? And every dad's got the same look, like they're obviously the set people, like, hey, you've got to give them the what are your intentions with my daughter, sort of attitude. And like, clearly he doesn't care. Like clearly she's like a party girl. Like he's like whatever. I've seen lots of you come and go. Like I don't really care what your intention is here. But they ham it up and they're like, you know, they're trying to play like, you know, what's your intention with my daughter? And I'm like, this is so fucked. It's so fake. Like these chicks are dimes. There's no way like you're the first dude to come home. Like are you fucking joking? Like, I'm just like out of my seat. I'm like, this is fucked. Like I don't. Karen's like, no, like it's I think it's like, you know, like they're pretty serious or whatever. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like these girls have a hard time getting laid. And these girls couldn't swing a dead cattle out in 5 pots. And you're fucking telling me they can't get laid? Like, get the fuck out of here. It's just mental. But anyway, we all get old, we all get married. We went to a wedding the other day, and like I feel like when I was 25, everybody was getting married, and like I never DJ'd these weddings, and you see a lot of weddings, you see a lot of the same shit, and we're trying to be enthusiastic, and your friends are like, you're getting into your 30s, and your friends are getting married, and I'm like, man, I'm so fucking over this. I got friends that have been married a second time, we want to go to this thing. But I'm trying to be supportive, and like, yeah, you know, they're all giving the same bullshit speeches they downloaded on Google. It's great to see insert name here is making so-and-so so happy. It's like, this is fucked. I can't believe they Google these speeches. They're all the same. If I'm the best man, why is she marrying him? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, but when you're a DJ, I guess you get a little bit sort of exposed to this. You see it all the time, and you're like, no, I can't. And it's the same thing over and over again, but it's the same crap. And then when you get to our age, like, you don't want to it's hard to even care. But like but I try to. Like obviously, if you're getting married, it's a big deal, and you're invited, it's a big deal. But I'm like, I'm so out of enthusiasm for this whole process. I blame it partly on the DJing weddings. I've seen a lot of them, but I could go on about that forever. But at least with social media, most of the people here, like there wasn't a lot of it when we were kids, and a lot of the dumb shit we did is just stories and like maybe 3 or 4 photographs that are still around, and a stupid like MySpace account or an email with like 420 bong smoker 69 at gmail.com or whatever. Like that's about the worst of our history. Like we don't have any like you guys like Ben and Jordan and them. They got everything they do is on social media, and you can't get away from it. And you see the shit's coming up in your timeline. We didn't have any of that. It was just like the guy the least drunk was the storyteller guy. Like he was to remember it the next time, right? And it's his job. But we didn't know. Like I mean, there's so many things. It's something like, remember when this happened? You remember when Mitch got a fake idea that he made with that stupid Letraset thing, and he bought like a big jug of fucking gin, and then Alex knocked his teeth out and all this other shit. J-Man broke into that guy's house by mistake because he was so drunk he thought that was his house. I'm like, no, me neither. Let's get on with our lives. But I enjoy, social media is such a double-edged sword because I'm on all of it, except for Snapchat. I don't know how to do that, but I'm on the Instagram and all that stuff, and like I see things on there, and I'm like, it's almost like a car accident. Like I can't not look, and I see these good-looking girls on there. And they're like, hey, what's everybody doing today, or whatever. And they're like influencers and people. And there's always that one basement dweller guy that's like, oh, I'm just going to fucking here and there, like answering all these rhetorical questions. Like, we don't actually give a fuck what you're doing there. But they do. They go on like a paragraph about what they're fucking doing. It's like, she doesn't care, dude. Like, you're for $14 a month, you get to watch her take her clothes off, and that's the end of the fucking transaction. Like, you're not going to fucking Applebee's or none of that. They'll say anything they gotta say, and it's like, I can't believe you think this is gonna get you anywhere, but I don't know. It's like, again, like with people our age, we didn't have any of that stuff. We just were idiots in person, and that was kind of, maybe MSN, had a bit of that, but like, it's crazy. I just don't know. I don't know anything about the social media thing, and I see these girls that are all taking their pictures hiking with their backs to the camera. I don't know what that's about. It's like you're facing the wrong fucking way. Like, you obviously know the person's taking the picture. You're like, hey, Jenny, take my picture. Like, I'm so pensive. What is on the horizon of my life? What's going on out there? Sit the fuck down. Like, it drives me fucking mental. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old, but I just don't know. Social media, like I said, it's a love-hate thing. I can't get rid of it, man, but it's fucking car accidents. These girls that they all start doing the same stuff. They start all saying y'all now. And I don't know what that's about. Like we're in Canada, like we don't say y'all, right? But they all say it, and they say things like, it's my account, I live here, and good vibes only, which is code for I'm gonna say stupid fucking shit, and you can't criticize me. Fucking hell, I can't. Like, that's good vibes only, man. That's just code for here comes the dumb fucking shit, and you can't bash me about it because blah 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 blah, right? I'll fucking show you. But yeah, the final bunch of crap I got here. I recently moved out to Maple Ridge, where Cosmo lives, and everybody else couldn't afford a house out west. It's a weird crowd out there, man. Like, there's a lot of sort of hillbilly shit kind of going on. Like, I've noticed, like, in a lot of people, they put a bunch of crap on their lawn, that they got a boat or whatever, and they just have there's a guy down the street from me that's got like a nice trailer and a nice boat, and they're just jackknifed on his front lawn. I think in Maple Ridge, at least, like, this is a status symbol. Like, the better off you are, the nicer this shit is on your front lawn. I don't think you take it. It's like, Mitch has got a Dodge Ram out there. I don't even know what it's for. I'm not sure it runs. I think it might be a guest house. I'm like, sell it. You got a BMW. You got a fucking Dodge Ram. I don't know what's going on. But it's a Maple Ridge thing. We can't help ourselves. We just buy more shit and put it outside. Like, I got nothing in the house. The couch is on the front lawn. Do you want to sit around? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get it. But it's Maple Ridge is it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's where we're all living now. So maybe it'll maybe it'll change, but I doubt it. You know, you sort of adapt to the culture out there. It's funny, like you're hanging out at the liquor store or wherever you're hanging out, and I got the shaved head going on, as you know, and people like associate that with racism. I don't know why, and I don't know what the deal is. Like, I just have a shaved head because it all fell out. Like, that's just the way it goes down, right? Time makes fools of us all. But people assume, like I work in construction, sort of thing, and people will come up to me time and time again, like, yo man, I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, these fucking brown guys, right? Are you serious? Like, what are you talking about, these brown guys? And they're like, they assume that I'm some sort of racist guy because I got the shaved head. I'm like, I'm not. Like, I don't know what you're getting at, but I'm like, my best friend's brown and the other guy's Asian and Ben's like a Mongol or something, I don't know. Sherpa or something, I don't know. Good climber, I don't know. But like, it's just a haircut, it's not a statement, dude. Like, it starts falling out, you don't have a lot of options. You can do like the Willie Pickton, like the skullet kind of thing. Or you can do like whatever, the comb over. Or you shave it off. It's like, fuck man, why not? Take it right down to the wood, right? But it's not a statement of any sort of belief system that I have, I just have no hair. And that's the whole deal. So people are weird, man, they assume a lot of weird things about that. But anyway, I guess I have one. I kind of have, since we're all here, most of us know each other, I'll tell you my favorite Ryan Robinson story. I'll try and make it quick. But when I was in grade 12, a bunch of older dudes started going to our school, and Mitch knew them, and I was like, Ryan was one of them, and I knew a little bit about Ryan. He had like a nice Camaro and whatever. I tell Ryan this story every time I see him, but he's probably over it. But I said to Mitch one time I wanted to buy something, like let's say apples, right? So I was like, I need to get some apples. I got 20 bucks, I need a 20 sack of apples, right? And Mitch is like, I don't got no apples, go see Ryan Robertson. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I walk up to Robertson and I'm like, hey man, like Mitch said, you got some apples or whatever, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so I'm kind of intimidated, like Ryan's older than me, he's like a cool guy, like all these broads chasing him around, she had a sweet car, which to me was like the pinnacle, that's all I wanted, right? And so I get my apples and I give him my 20 bucks. And I'm like, so what's up with the Camaro, man? I haven't seen your Camaro around for a while. And he's like, you know what, man? I'll tell you what. He's like, Apple money paid for that car, and Apple money's gonna fix that car. It's like, okay. He's like, yeah, so that's that. That was my first time I met Ryan, so it's a good time. Anyway, I could go on forever, but thank you, everybody.